No.
Hold on, Z. Hold on, Z. I got it this time. Was that good? Was that?
No. That was all right. That was cool. It was a little loud. It was a tad bit lost. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Zebra.
What up, man? It's your boy Worldwide Red, man.
And we are
The Fat Boys Podcast, baby.
Yeah!
You know, we have to switch it up, Z.
Yeah.
I want to be you for a day, man.
Yeah,
So,
there you go. I mean, you almost
Did I do good?
you almost fucked my whole forearm up. You almost broke my shit, but it's all good, bro.
I need a little practice.
It's all love, bro.
I need a little practice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first time.
Maybe I should put in the instant replay when I
you should.
when I
slow it up.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on? We got Bree in the building though.
Hey, what's poppin'? Allow
Just
me to
Bree.
reintroduce myself. My name is Jess Bree. You know it's going down.
Just Bree in the building. Give it up for Just Bree.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what episode this is.
We
Man, I'm gonna
on
be honest with you.
episode 22.
Oh.
Episode 22. God damn. We
Okay.
We got a nice little crowd here too.
We
This
do,
is
man. Shout out-
This is our first little live crowd. We got Larry Sanders here.
Well, Just Bree, how you doing though? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. You know, I'm a little tired coming off of hosting and DJing and all that good stuff last night, but I got that energy to talk. But what we gonna talk about? That's the.
Let's get it.
So we're
I'm
gonna
a
talk
little
about you.
worried.
We're
What
gonna
the
talk
hell?
about you first. We're gonna talk about you.
Okay. All right. What's poppin'?
So let's start off in the beginning. Like, how was it growing up?
Growing up for me, I lived in the inner city of Milwaukee all my life. On the north side, I haven't really. It was times where we moved, you know, to like towards Silver Spring and all that stuff, but mostly like the years of my life that were so influential were on the north side of Milwaukee. So with that being said, I feel like I got a lot of good and bad influences.
Okay.
And I'm a big advocate for kids need to see it all. Like, they need to see the good, the bad, the ugly. Because if it's only good influences, it's always the curiosity of the bad. So that played a lot into, like, myself and how I grew up. And maybe it's important to note now, since you said how I was growing up.
Yeah.
I grew up with both my parents in the house.
That's what I was about to ask next.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
answer the
Shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm an interviewer, so sometimes I do that
just
mind
playing.
reading stuff. Like I kind of feel the flow. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
No,
You
it's all
good.
good.
It's about you.
But
around.
that was influential in my life definitely as well.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. I don't say, how did you, I mean, far growing up, you know what I'm saying, were you like the only child? Did you have any siblings? You got any siblings?
I had siblings, then I had hood siblings, then I
Okay.
had cousins, then I had
shit.
cousins who came back and forth. Like,
And so your house was the spot to be then.
It was. Growing up, I lived on 45th and Hadley. Okay. So right over there by
shit.
Locust. You know, a couple of blocks from
You was in my old neighborhood.
the Burleigh Zoo. So,
Yeah.
so just a couple of blocks away from there. And when I tell you we grew up in a household, like a village,
Yeah.
it was a village. So I have an older brother, Jermaine, and then I have a second older brother, Bobby. Then it's me, and then it's my little sister, Adriana.
Okay.
But past them, like my cousins have lived with us mostly, you know, when I was younger to about when I was 15. So I grew up with a lot of kids and a lot of parties on weekends.
Yeah. And so y'all still close, I imagine then.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Honestly, I had a barbecue yesterday with my whole family,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh, you know, this is what we do. It ain't nothing new. It's always the same.
I seen he put your hand up. You one of the cousins? Give it up for the cousin.
No, a funny story about my cousin DeAndre. My mama used to have a daycare, so my cousins were the daycare kids.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
he was one of the daycare kids, and he's still here with me. We close now. He helps me out with everything from the sun up to down. So
And so moms was a hustler then.
yeah, my mama was. My dad is too. So yeah, that was definitely ingrained from the jump.
I was gonna say, do you think that's where you get your like entrepreneurship from your parents?
It's kind of split because to me it's more that goes into being an entrepreneur than just that entrepreneur mindset.
Yeah.
So I would say from my dad, I definitely got that entrepreneur mindset. From my mama, I don't want nobody telling me what to do too much. Like I can't be with the shits now. Like it's only a certain amount of this I'm gonna take. And so with the blend of both of those, it's like a little chaotic for the good and bad.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So your siblings, so you said, and all you guys are close growing up. What was like your goal or your dream growing up? Was it always to be like an entertainer? Was you guys all funny? What was it?
You know what? Disney Channel had a lot of influence.
So you wanted to be That's So Raven? No,
No, you read it. You did. I kid DeAndre, and my whole room was That's So Raven
Was it?
when I was younger. And me and my brother shared a room for a while. So
It's
it was
crazy
like
though, because
half
all the
and half.
Disney kids, some like what's going on with them, like niggas on drugs, all types.
Yeah,
of shit.
you know, if I had known that then, I probably would have been like, these motherfuckers crackheads. I can't do this.
What was dude name from
But-
That's So Raven? What's it? Orlando
Orlando.
Brown. Orlando
Yeah.
Brown. Shout out to my boy Orlando, man. I'm glad you got the help you
I was about to
needed,
say,
man.
may the Lord bless him.
Yeah.
Keep him in his.
That boy
his
said he
prayers.
ate that.
He was
Shout out to
wildin'.
Orlando Brown.
He was wildin'. That was crazy. But yeah, so Disney Channel had a lot to do with that, right?
Yeah.
So first time I ever seen like a black girl travel was Cheetah Girls, right?
Okay,
Barcelona, like
Right.
it's like what? Like you could travel to these places,
Right.
and even just like saying, "Oh dang, she doing fashion. I like what she do. I want to be a fashion designer. Or I want to be a hairstylist." And then reality set in somewhere in high school. It was like, "Oh shit! Like what's gonna make money? What's gonna get you to the goals in your life? And what are my goals in life?" But Disney Channel was a real big influence on me. Seriously, to the point where I was like, oh, I want to sing. Can't sing for nothing.
Okay.
Well, I want to design. I can't use a sewing machine. I can't
Right.
now, but like,
Yeah.
you know. So reality starts to set in after that. But yeah.
So you just gave up on the singing? You said that ain't your thing?
When you
Oh,
singing before I
child.
started recording,
Yeah, you
was
want to give
kinda-
us? You want to give
I
us some
was
you kind
samples?
of singing a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck is
We can
going
put a
on?
little.
I like, that's my dream.
We got the
coming through
machine.
with
We can put the little auto tune on. A little.
No, I'm
Get you a little
not.
T-Pain action going on.
It's half of the niggas in the industry can't sing right now. And they-
I mean,
yeah, so
Yeah.
you will make it.
but I,
Look at Ice JJ Fish.
That's true. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm doing anything, I want to do it to the highest capacity. Like these people aren't reaching high enough sometimes in my mind. If you're a singer, your competition isn't next to you. Your competition is Beyonce.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people like to say, "Oh, that's disrespectful." It's not. It's the most respectful thing you could say to somebody is that, "Hey, these other people right here ain't my competition, but you are."
Right.
You know, I'm fighting to be at that level. That's the biggest compliment anybody can give to you in this world. So I know I don't have the pipes. I don't have the stamina. I can't compete with a Beyonce. So therefore, singing ain't me. It ain't me.
So who you going for right now in the profession that you in right now? Like who is somebody?
I mean, I have a multitude of professions that I'm doing right now. So if I say DJ and hosting, you know, on my DJ side, New Styles taught me I have to then become better than New Styles.
Oh, I thought
Okay,
she was
you
gonna
know.
say DJ Red. Oh,
You
she
thought
ain't
that-
say DJ Red.
It's all right, man. We
Oh, we done with
You
this.
know,
shit.
when
Oh, nah.
when all do, you know,
You ain't say DJ Red.
Listen.
Oh.
It's good. It's all right. I don't, you know.
I have to be honest with all
No,
do.
yeah.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. He's just starting
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, shout out to New Styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you met New Styles
Yeah,
before?
yeah.
Then with all due disrespect, like he would sweep you under the table. Like
Right.
I
Oh,
can't.
shit.
But
No,
that's
no,
a,
no,
that's
New
a
Styles is the man.
compliment.
Yeah.
When you can
Yeah.
say that about yourself, or you can say like people think it's self-deprecating or not believing in yourself or something of that nature. When you admit that, now you have gone to the point where you could get better. Stop it. You know. And I watch a lot of Kung Fu. So one of the first things they have you admit is that you are weak in this. And if you can become better, that's how you get better, is by being honest with yourself. You know,
I think this is the first time. Not to interrupt you. I think this is the first time on this show that you borderline been disrespected.
No,
it ain't disrespect. I'm just saying. That's why I said borderline. It wasn't disrespect
because it's always you.
It's always me. So now, thanks, Bree.
Give it up for the first time we've been disrespected on the show, y'all.
They make me sound like this. They make me sound like this shit person.
I hope they can see them in the background. I don't know if they can.
So you said it's how many episodes?
It's 22.
I feel good. It took 22 episodes for me to get disrespected.
Just Bree.
I'm so alright.
You know what? It's not disrespect. Because New Styles will swipe my ass under the table. He'll do most of us dirty. You know?
Yeah, no,
but usually people come on the show and they be like, "Oh, Red."
I mean, you know,
finally, it's somebody that's honest and they real.
I'm pretty cool. So
I'm pretty sure you can kill it. You probably could kill it better than myself.
No, I've been killing it though. Yeah, but you know,
for sure. And
so how long have you been DJing though? How long?
I've been DJing for about 2 years now.
Okay.
I've mostly been in my hosting bag because people like to hear my voice a lot more. So I flex that more than I do.
Yeah.
When I say flex, I mean exercising my voice and exercising what I do to the best degree is mostly hosting, but I still can get down on the ones and twos. But maybe not to the level of Red, and damn sure not to the level of New Styles. But that is my method right there.
I mean, you know, and I'm just doing me, so it's like you doing you. I'm in my own. Like, I ain't trying to compete with nobody anyway. So.
And those things collide. One day I may be hosting while you DJ, and I promise you we'll figure out a chemistry that works for us. That's something that I pride myself on as a host, and that leads me into who I look at as a host. Well, in the ultimate career path, I just love Lala Anthony. I love how she went from radio, TV, film. That was incredible.
Right.
And once I really started to understand what I wanted to do and how I wanted to get there, looking at her career path is like, damn, she did it the exact way that I'm trying to get myself into. So if I'm already in radio, okay, now I need to start developing more in radio, doing all of that good stuff. But then what leads me to TV and start working on that, you know, once I get all the chips in radio. And all that
shout out to Lala Anthony too. She was looking real good in Power. Y'all know what scene I'm talking about. I ain't gotta.
He is so filthy.
So you had some college experience, right? Because I seen one of your videos. Oh, you still in college?
Yes, I am.
What you going for?
TV, radio, film production.
Oh, so you going for what you're doing?
Yep.
Oh, that's dope. So the degree that you get, you're going to utilize right away.
It's an oxymoron because I'm already in my career field and then I'm going to school, and some people like, oh, you already doing it. Just drop out. It's nothing like a solidification, and then they ultimately have to pay you more when you have that piece of paper. So it all depends on how you trick it, flip it, and make it work. You know.
So how much more longer do you got in college?
So if I go back full time, 2 semesters, and I'm done.
Okay.
But part time, you know, I'm full time hosting, full time radio, full time my business. So, you know, part time and kind of extends that to a longer degree. But I have an articulation agreement too with UWM. So once I'm done with those 2 semesters, I have a bachelor's degree and an associate's degree in a 4-year span.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so.
That's dope as fuck.
That's dope. We've been having a lot of people that got college degrees and went to college on this show. That's dope.
Yeah. College is benefit. You just got to know how to make it work. If you're going in and you're not having a contingency plan about that degree, then that's when you start failing. In my mind.
Right, yeah. Shout out to all the college people, man, and all the graduates too, man.
Hell yeah.
I was in college for a little bit. I went to ICDC college.
Okay.
With Lil Romeo and shit.
Bro, you knew it was some bullshit that was about to come out. You was gargling and shit. The fuck was you talking about?
I don't know.
Was that you alright?
I'm dying over here. Somebody.
Was that like a big thing for your house, like the household growing up, going to college?
Nope, you just gotta do something.
Get
up, get out, get some. That's it. My parents, I still live with my parents, my little sister and my brother, you know.
Oh, that's dope.
And a lot of people have, like a lot of my peers have moved out really early. And I was like, $800 a month, not me. I don't give a damn, okay? You can say independence, whatever, but hey, I save a whole lot of money and started a business with that savings. So
I honestly think people should do that. Like
I think everybody should do that.
I think just with our culture, it's like, oh, you live with your mama, like, but white people doing it all the time. So it's like,
child, they stay with their mama and them till 30 until they get married, till they have a significant other that they can rely on and say, hey, okay, let's split these bills now.
Then when they on their own, they got racks already, $100,000 they up right
good
now.
credit score, like chilling.
A lot of times they be waiting or saving their money to buy an actual like house,
crib.
like you know what I'm saying, like property.
Rent is almost a waste of money in certain cases, depending on yours. You know, so it all depends on how you want to do life. But in my household, you know, my parents are really open. I've been able. My parents come to the club, not to the hip hop club, to the R&B night.
Okay.
My parents come to R&B night, and anytime that I've had something, I was like, "Oh, y'all should come." It no matter what it was, they right there. Everybody like, "Those your parents?" They doing too much on the dance floor. They get drinks. One time I seen them buy a bottle. I said, chill out. This is crazy. These people is balling on me and I'm the host. Like,
Pop's in there stunning.
Oh, shit.
The day I walked in one day, he said, hey, I like these glasses. What you think? Show me a pair of Cartier.
Okay.
Said, if you don't, he's like, you know, y'all grown, y'all got your own business.
I should have had my Cartiers on, man. I had them on last episode, man.
Oh my goodness.
I was feeling myself.
When you was wasted.
I was drunk. I came in here drunk.
Grape soda.
And Casamigos.
I love tequila. Tequila is my friend.
Do you mess with Casamigos?
See, I was just telling my cousins and them about this yesterday, okay?
Yeah.
You know, they were like, no, tequila get you up there, especially Casamigos. No, what you got to do is you gotta rock with it. You can't rock against it. That's when you start getting aggressive and getting chill. You got to really, really find a nice, humble, chill spot in your being.
So we had a guest on the show, and she was drinking Casamigos. And
what a good question.
I want to ask her this. Like she said that. I'm just asking. I don't know. She said when you drink Casamigos, what happened? After you get a wax, was it?
Something like that. Basically. Yeah. Long story short, she said.
No, she said if you get a wax and you drink Casamigos, it make your pussy hair grow back faster. So we want to know how true is that?
Oh, well,
I like how the cuz laughed right away.
Yeah, I know, right?
Somebody give me some earphones. So I don't want to hear this shit.
I have no idea about that. Honestly,
that's what she said. I mean,
that's what she said on here.
And you see, that's her experience,
right?
Or maybe it's just like
maybe she just a wolf or something like that.
And the way she said it, she was so angry too. She's like, Casamigos, and your pussy hair go back.
Man, I don't know. Maybe she was saying like the strength of it just produced proteins. I don't know.
Oh my god!
You know, because that's how hair grows. I don't know because I've never had that type of experience. Man.
Hey, once we get done with this, I'll play the clip for y'all. So
we got the clip.
We're not bullshitting.
Matter of fact, Z, we need you to put the clip.
I don't think y'all like
I will put the clip there.
Put the clip right in there. Yeah.
Real Satan shit you got going on.
The Casamigos make your pussy hair grow back faster when you get your wax. This is too much.
Oh, ladies. I might search for it right now while we're doing this so we can play this out loud.
So, I mean, you're in school and all that. How did you end up with V100? Like, getting into V100? And then going, like right when everything was going on, too, with V100.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I this all starts back kind of in high school because I got into my first day at V100 was on my 19th birthday, and I'm 22 now.
Okay.
You know, and so I still say I was 18. Like the day that I was in the studio, I had never left for the next 4 years, continuing now, right? So in high school, I attended, up Marquette Overbound. My cousin, he's working for him right now.
Okay.
He then followed my footsteps into going into the same program. In that program, we did different projects and stuff, and they taught us how to do things. My favorite project was called the Lotion Project, right? This Lotion Project, we had to create a lotion from scratch. So we had glycerin, we had citrus oils, we had all these things to make our own lotion. We had to pitch that lotion, come up with a marketing plan for that lotion. That's where I knew I loved doing business because this is incredible. I'm going from here and I'm going through all these stages and I'm learning about it. They put me in charge of doing the pitch. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. 30-second elevator pitch, right? Good at it, got it, we won. It was amazing. Cool. All right. So from there, I then knew how to market myself. And I was at UWM and I wasn't happy because they put me in these communication classes. I knew I wanted to do something along those lines. And I was going to be an HR worker if I kept going with that degree. And I was like, I don't do that. Like,
right. Like, that
I
ain't
go
you.
to HR. HR is not me. Like, I don't want to do none of that.
Right.
So I was like, man, I'm going to finish out this semester or whatever, this first year in college. And then something got to shake because I'm not happy. And when I'm not happy, I can't operate right. It's hard for me to do anything I don't really want to do. So then I was like, dang, I'm just going to start a podcast. And at the time, I worked at Zoomies in Mayfair Mall, and I was like, all right, everybody who come in here, they're going to follow this podcast. They're going to follow me on Instagram. They're going to do something to come back or to do something to follow me or whatever, right? And promoting myself at the level that I could have. So one day, Reggie comes in, and I'm working ass off, right? Because I used to be a good worker. That commission, okay?
Right.
It used to be my check and then my commission check, okay? I was working. And my coworker came. He's like, yeah, this guy just said he works for iHeartMedia or whatever. Maybe you should talk to him. They kind of knew my interests. And I was like, you kind of hear the voice and because he's been on the radio for so long. Yeah. And it's such an iconic voice. So I'm like, damn, all right, that sounds familiar. Don't really know, but far-fetched, let's go. Same elevator pitch I give to anybody else. He said, hey, you should come to the station on Friday. And I never stopped going.
Wow.
I volunteered for free for 9 months. I count that. I count that because that was work for me. Because I had 3 jobs by the end of that interning. And once they finally brought me on as a producer. So I was 19. It was February. I remember it clear as day.
Right.
It was February, and I got my first check, and I was like, damn, okay, I'm here. And now I got to show up and show out. So that's how
dope.
I got started.
That's dope. I mean, that Reggie Brown story was way better than my Reggie Brown story when I first met him.
Well, you might as well share yours before I
share mine. Nah, I don't want to share it.
Come on, man.
Nah, man. Y'all don't hear my Reggie Brown story, man.
Oh, man.
Is it good?
Huh?
Is it good?
Nah, it's not good.
Okay. Off here, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's not good.
But, yeah.
So did you ever think about, since you said you was volunteering for 9 months, did you ever think about, saying fuck it and do something else? Because 9 months is a long time.
Yeah.
To not have no security, I should say.
Yeah. So for me, I've never been shy of hard work, right? And I think that's one thing that people have found appealing about working with me is because I'm not going to shy away from what has to be done. Now, it was hard at moments because I was like, damn, I'm not making any money from this. I have 3 jobs because after that, it was a go. I was working at Aldo's, I was working at Riley Rose, and I was working at Zoomies. And it all made sense, though, because I started to go to clubs and stuff, seeing people host, getting into DJing. So I get the discounted shoes from Aldo's, get the discounted makeup from Riley Rose, and then get the discounted clothes from Zoomies. I was checked off. Every weekend I was buying some clothes. Never went over $100. It was a $50 budget. I could get everything I want because I had that employee discount at all these different places. So that was checking out for me. So that added to okay, I could keep doing this because I'm growing my name.
Yeah.
And the more I just kept seeing things roll in, as far as people wanting to work with me, people wanting to come to the podcast, I found value where money couldn't take me. And that was everything. I value time over money. I value relationships over money. And people think that's crazy, but those 2 things is what lead you to the money. And it has not stopped working for me since.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, building relationships. I always talk to you about that too, Z. Like I feel the same way about just building. I feel like building relationships gonna bring more money.
Yeah.
Eventually,
I think it's dope that you learned that at a young age.
Yeah.
Being only 22 and you had that when you was 19, I'm guessing, right? What was that?
18, really.
That's crazy as hell.
19th year of life was just it felt like I didn't. It felt like I didn't go anywhere but went so far, if that makes any sense. Because to me, I was still this 18-year-old woman who was trying to figure things out because now society has just told me you're 18, you're an adult. But just a year ago, I was 17 and I wasn't. So even just figuring that stuff out, I felt like I was still just figuring out life.
Did you have any mentors, or did you read books on this? Like, how did I feel like that's something that you got to learn from, like, having like mentors or reading books about successful people.
No, the type of books I read, I like fictional books, honestly.
Oh, really?
I don't like
Got you, no,
show you how to get it.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
good scheme. But I do read those too.
She like Harry Potter and shit.
I do. See, like I read like the girl in a hornet's nest, like stuff where the red ferns grow, Mice to Men. Like that I just totally enjoy is like not fictional, but maybe like, you know, characteristic type books. But and I do read the 48 Laws of Power, Atomic Habits, and all those type of stuff. Things that I really enjoy, or like Issa Rae and her book and how she became successful. I now do a lot more of that, but back then I didn't feel like I had time to read outside of what I was reading in school, because I was like, you just got to put the foot down and work. My household is what really like amplified that, and who I seen growing up, whether that was good, bad, or indifferent. So that really honestly just shaped my mindset that, hey, I want to be successful. This is how you get there. This is how you fuck up getting there. This is how, you know, it could go either way. So really just listening to my parents. Yeah. And truly and honestly, you know, high school I didn't get in much trouble. Middle school I did. And when I got to high school, I was like, there's no time. Like, legit. I seen the world for what it really was. Is a 4-year trap of bullshit if you make it out to be. And if you don't value that time, if you don't learn everything that you can before you get out here, you're gonna be stuck in debt. You're gonna be stuck in a job you don't like. You're gonna be messed up. Seriously.
And that's crazy that you learned that early too.
Like, I mean, my dad done went through it. Yeah, leave it up to my dad. He called it 12 years a slave. He was like, he, you know, my dad has always had his own business. He owned a liquor store. We have like 5 properties now. Like, he's always been on it, but he has made mistakes, and I've learned my lessons through other people's mistakes and just talking to people. If you tell me something happened to you in whatever pattern of events, I'm going to say, dang, well, if that person had to go through it and they just told me, I no longer have to go through it. I don't got to bump my head. Shit. Like, I don't like pain. I don't even like a paper cut. So I'm not going to go through it if you told me that this happened. So in my mind, I see that coming. Oh, shit, they already went through that. I don't even need to go through that right now. You know? As
far as the quarantine and work, I mean, as far as the pandemic and working at V100, how did that go? Because I know they let like a lot of iHeart Media employees go from the company.
So that was hard. I was honestly prepared either way it went. Yeah. Because I had Just Beauty in my mind for a year. So, and I've never been too, you know, frivolous with my money. So I was like, I'm sitting on this pot of capabilities, opportunity, because that's what money is, a pot of capabilities and opportunities. And I have a plan in my mind, and I know how to execute it. So I was just coming into work day to day like, it is what it is. You know, I love what I do. At the end of the day, this is out of my control. Don't know what to say. Don't know what to how to handle things like that. All I know is I know how to do Bree. They let me go today. I don't got no desk here. Right. I don't do none of that. I come in, I do my work. Everything that I need in the moment, I always ship it off to myself. So if they walking me to the door as soon as I walk in, I'm walking out with nothing but Bree each and every time to this day.
Got you.
You know, and I know people make that sound funny. Oh, you don't got a desk and da 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 da. And you want to be the one with the banker box? Right. You want to be the one that's getting the pictures off? You want to be doing that seldom, just sad shit? Or do you want to be the person that say, hey, okay, you ain't got to tell me twice, motherfucker. You want to, that's me. And I've never felt salty or sorrowful about it, you know. And I'm not saying I got some type of big role at V100, because in my eyes, I just do what I do. Yeah. You know, but it was a tough time, because I'm seeing my peers around me who I actually care about, who I actually loved working with, you know, losing the opportunity to not only feed their families, but their dreams ultimately. Yeah. Because let's be real, most people in that building had dreams of being behind the mic, or even growing in what career field or what stages in their position they were at. So it was very hurtful on that tip. But at the end of the day, I knew that I was coming in to do a job.
Yeah.
And I had to do it not only to the best of my ability now, but to go forth and continue to execute it because it's in honor of these same people who put down the work. You know, I think that it does not, this next statement that I'm going to say, it does not reflect anybody else's hard work or work ethic or anything of that nature. But I made myself valuable to the point where letting me go may have been some shit. If for them, not on my end. You know, and I can say that with all confidence.
Yeah.
When I say be some shit, is that I made myself extremely useful and in position to kill it. If I have not been doing my job, or if I couldn't, or anything like that, I would have been on a chopping block too.
Yeah.
And this does not reflect anybody else's heart, because I don't know.
Right.
You know, it only reflects myself. And the harder you make a company, you know, think twice about letting you go, you know you're doing your job. Not just your job at work, you're doing your job as a person. Because you want to be the one that walks away, ultimately. Makes better in most situations. You always want to try to be the person who walks away. So I just made myself as useful as possible, as valuable as possible, and people seen that. So it was honestly kind of off the top of the head each time. Each day I was walking in there, I didn't know if I was leaving out the same. Yeah.
That's a good detail. Yeah, sure. I think everybody out there should be able to learn from that and like take that into account in their life. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
And it's no
you
hard
learn
feelings.
so much stuff about people when we do this interview shit. Like you don't learn this on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody would know that you had this knowledge behind you when you're hosting because you just getting
or
it lit.
even stress, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
That it was. Let's not.
Right, yeah.
Anytime you losing a job, oh my God, that's stressful to anybody. And I'm a saver, and I'm looking at my account like, am I about to run through this like a dunk truck? Like this is crazy. I don't want to do that.
Especially when you're not in that business too, and you just listening. Like especially like when they like Reggie wasn't on there for a little bit, so I was like, damn, is V100 over with? Is radio over? Like that's what I was thinking.
And that's hard too, right?
Yeah.
Because you never know who, what, or what's around you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they letting Reggie go? Well, shit, there ain't nothing to letting me go. So I knew my head, I had contingency plan after contingency plan.
Yeah.
If this happens, cool, this gonna be. If that happens, oh, cool, this gonna be. You know, it ain't never a time where it's like, there's nothing. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying your plan gotta be all hully-gully and it gotta be dazzling. Shit, half the plan was like, I'm gonna get unemployment and I'm gonna think.
Exactly.
Sit down and think, you know.
Yeah.
And that ain't glitz and glam at all. But every time I thought something was gonna be not in favor of myself, hey, I knew what's up. And it comes like that. And I'm sorry, but some people have to think like that.
Yeah.
It comes like this. And it's a little bit easier for me because I live at home. Shit. I ain't have to worry about rent. I ain't have to worry about gas and electric.
Yeah.
I just had to tell my mom and them, like, I'm sorry I can't kick you down this month. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that was the luxury, you know?
So what? Let's move on from that. Let's talk about Just Breathe Beauty. That's what it's called, right?
Just Beauty.
Just Beauty. Oh, my bad.
No, it's all good.
So when did you start that? Like actually started. I know you said you was talking about doing it and contemplating and everything, but
yeah. So the contemplation has always been in my life because we are black girls and come on, y'all black guys, like y'all been to beauty supply stores.
Yeah.
Who own beauty supply stores mostly?
Shit, some Asians, the Chinese. Yeah.
I grew up a guy. His name was John. He's my dad's friend. He had a black-owned beauty supply store. So from the age of like maybe like 5 to 8, I've only seen him until he sold his business, shut it down, you know, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to scale your business, sell your business, make your money back, create another business, scale the business, sell the business, make it back, all in the same rotation. So he did that, and next thing you know, I'm thrust into, you know, going to beauty supply stores with people who don't look like me. And it was like, oh, dang, I kind of miss when his daughter would, walk me down the aisles. I was the oldest girl, so I used to feel like, oh, she's like my sister.
Right,
You know
right,
what I
right.
mean? And it was a great experience being around people who look like me and know how to shop with me. And then to go from that to this, it felt lackluster, right? The more I kept growing into myself and into my being, beauty has only grown in my life to be a comfort, be a escape, see just the thing to do when I'm bored. So with that being said, I'm like, it's almost a shame that we but are not selling more of our own products. So I was like, well, this has always been a thought in my head, and maybe a year and a half ago now, I've had, okay, this is what I see for it. I wrote down things like, this is a goal, this is the type of stuff I want to sell, this is what I see for it, and I legit wrote it all out and was like, okay, come to you later, like, see you later. And it's constantly adding to that throughout the year, and finally, I hit 4 years at being at V100. I'm looking at my savings, I'm looking at the times now, I'm looking at the buyer's market, I'm looking at sellers markets, all the real estate that's here in Milwaukee, different programming. I said, you know what? It's about that time. Start doing my research, because all the prior research was just thoughts and ideas. Serious research, where do I get product? Where did this product come from? Who got the best prices? How do I get this here? Where do I even sell at? How much is that going to cost? What's my total overhead? That's figured out. Oh, okay, what's the licensing? Okay, that's done. So I just go down the checklist of the things that it takes to get there. And once I'm at the end, then that was June 1st, 2021. Talking of just beauty,
That's crazy,
man.
So that whole road.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you ghost us, huh?
See, look.
No, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it.
He was so he said, yeah, because we feel violated. I said, oh, shit.
No, you gotta be 100 though with that.
Yes,
like,
I did. I did.
I can't sugarcoat that.
Go ahead,
I did.
do your thing, Z.
We have this. You ain't have it.
I'm about to be a thug up in here. Go
I'm saying
ahead.
you talking. I'm letting you get your shit off.
No, man.
I'm letting you get your shit off.
Hold on, DeAndre. Are they finished or are they done? I'm about to become a thug in here.
Oh, damn.
I just play. Everybody at the Breakfast Club. Oh shit! What the fuck about to happen? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's all I had to say.
I did.
It was a little.
See, that's one thing I'm extremely sorry about, because my communication sometimes could go down the drain, especially with all the things that I have to do. And I never want other black creators to sit here and feel as though she thinks she too good. Lord knows I'm not. I still eat peppermints and pickles. Okay. Kool-Aid and pickles. Rice Krispies and Cheetos. So I'm never going to sit up here and act like I'm holier than thou.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody holier than thou than God.
I'm going to say, where is your business located?
Mayfair Mall, baby.
Mayfair
Come down
Mall.
and shop. I can get those waves swimming for you.
Got
Get the
you.
grades straight.
Look at it.
DeAndre,
Grades straight, yeah.
I see him.
DeAndre, come here for the camera, please. Sit right here and let them
Get
know.
over there. Go crazy.
Have a seat.
That's
Yeah, look at her.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to have to zoom in on that. I'm going to have to zoom in.
360. I'm letting you know right now. We got the pomade, we got the soft brushes, we got the hard brushes, we got
there you
everything
go.
that you need.
Man.
The
There you
do rags, the beard oil with the shiny beard and
Okay.
everything.
Appreciate you.
Clear skin with the
Model-
pods
model
and all that
cousin.
good stuff. Thank you so much, sir. Yes, shop
I'm
Just
about to
Beauty,
follow
baby.
my seat all them waves, man. You see him?
Yeah. That was fun.
Tell
Like,
him.
it was like the
Tutorial
Price is
video
Right. Like,
coming
you
soon.
something off the prices are. You sounded like
Speaking
Bar.
of
Hey.
speaking of tutorial videos, you have a
Yeah.
YouTube channel that you do, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I try to post on there as frequently as I can. Zebra. Want to talk shit.
God damn.
Speaking of posting on hold on, before you get into that story.
Yeah.
This guy right here, man.
Ah, man.
He bullshitting on his YouTube. I just want you to know that. Have you seen his YouTube? How many
I see
views?
his Instagram.
How
I
many
thought
views
he
do
was
you
good.
have?
like 800,000.
Like almost 900,000 views.
That's
And now
the-
he's saying, I don't know if that's what I want to do
That's the
anymore.
old me, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if
Nah,
that's-
just,
You need to just revamp and
No,
keep
I'm
the
just-
list, keep
Yeah.
the subscribers. Come on,
I got people
Yeah.
wanting to buy his channel if he not gonna use it.
Oh, okay, see,
that ain't happening though.
see,
It ain't happening.
You down there got 1 million views, man.
Happening.
what I just say: create a business, scale the business, sell the business, get it back, make it back, do it again. So if you want to, you do that. But if you're gonna scale it to the point where selling it is idiotic. Come on, YouTube is
Yeah.
a business.
That's true. That's
Talk
true.
to him, Bree, because I can't even talk to him about it, man.
I think
He just-
I think he's
he don't
gonna
listen
do
to
it.
me.
I like
I
how
think he's
Red
gonna
just
do
moved
it.
on from the whole ghosting and shit. How he ain't had no comment on it. Y'all see that? Y'all know who real and who fake on this motherfucker. So y'all know that. Cause I say it right there, right?
Yes, I take that. I really do.
But go ahead. Let's go back to
Yeah, nah.
YouTube. Your YouTube.
Yeah.
Your YouTube
What's
journey.
your YouTube goals and like your journey with YouTube? Yeah.
So I just want to continue to show people my everyday. And one day I'm probably working 3 jobs at the minimum. At the max, I'm probably doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I do want to take people on that journey and just show them like how all these other people talk about hustle. Bitch, let me see the hustle. Okay, let me show you that these people at Mayfair don't necessarily like me being there.
Right. Yeah.
Let me show you all these things that are the chaos to get to the polished look on social media. Cause I'm about the real, okay? I'm not trying to sugarcoat you, like you said. I'm not trying
I
to.
can't believe you.
I'm not trying.
Wait till this
I swear I'm
camera's
not trying to do that. So my goal is for YouTube is to show people not only that I'm average every day. Because most times people don't necessarily know what I look like. They know what my voice sound like.
Yeah.
Which is the most funniest thing I ever see, especially like working at the mall or working at my business. And people just like are looking at me like, do you sing? I feel like I heard your voice before. I'm like, I don't.
She's like, I do a little something.
Sometimes I don't say anything about it if I'm not, if I'm not ready to be, like that. I just want to like talk to people. Other times I do. I tell them who I am and what's up. But I want people to see that these things are attainable for everyone. And that's the ultimate goal of YouTube, is to just display that and show that. Not only that, show them how I get ready for these nights. Because it ain't just simple boom, boom, bam. I got acne. I got eczema. I got my arm don't want to act right. Don't have no time to go get my nails done. Got the money to, but can't go get my nails done. It's a hurtful thing for women. Y'all don't get that. Like
Not at all.
Not being able to go get our nails done is almost like, or hair done.
Yeah.
It'll
So you were
drive
just
you
complaining
insane.
about that too, wasn't you, last weekend? About not getting your nails done?
Y'all gonna believe this guy? He won't even tell Judge Bree in her face how he felt. Y'all gonna believe this? Man, the crowd on my side, bro. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
I'm so
You felt-
sorry.
you- You feeling real good, episode 20, whatever that episode this is.
22.
I
They don't
didn't
even know what
disrespect that. I
episode
didn't mean
it is.
everything.
Man,
This man is
man,
behind on the calendar.
Let's just take him off, bro. This is a zebra podcast now, man. I done took over, man.
Man. So, and I'm sorry about that. It wasn't no disrespect. Poor communication is
Yeah.
something that I definitely have to work on for myself. But that's my YouTube goals. I wouldn't necessarily say numbers or anything like that because I don't know those things. I have no idea. Only in sales is where I can see numbers, right? I'm not trying to sell a story to anybody. What I'm trying to do is share and show them what's up and how to get it done at my best abilities.
That's so
Who was like one of your favorite like celebrities you met so far?
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones, who?
Yes. Yes. Mike Jones. He, like, first off, I was a kid. I was young when that song came out.
Yeah.
So just the full circle of that song and just him and how nice he was. Granted, he wasn't at his peak when I met him.
Yeah.
But still, just the genuineness of him and just the childhood, me listening to him, to me meeting him.
Yeah, Mike
Crazy.
a cool dude.
He was my favorite artist for a while.
Yeah.
Like during his peak, though. He was
Right.
one of my favorite artists. So
And I feel that. I definitely do. Because he was epic. And even he had performed a new song, and I was like, I have no idea why he's not still going now, but it must be some type of industry reason. So,
who's the most popular celebrity you met?
Most popular? I mean,
you met.
That I've met.
I mean, because you
Honestly,
did an
I
interview
started
with Chicken
forgetting.
too, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, he's really popular.
But DJ Chose too, like in a slew of other people who I've hosted nights for, like Jacquees was cool, YFN Lucci was cool, Moneybagg Yo was cool. I'm trying to really think. Like sometimes I start forgetting.
Many.
Stop it. No, I just started.
It's so many.
I just started forgetting who, what, where, and how. Shit. Like favorite was Mike Jones off top. Anybody else, like, I can't necessarily remember at the moment. Boosie is always fun.
Yeah.
Boosie is always fun. I do enjoy the fact that I got to meet Mo3 before he passed away.
Shout out to Mo3.
Young Boo is very cool. Lakia is very cool. It's just a slew of people who is just absolutely, like, nice as hell and cool.
Was it any rude celebrity or no?
Yes, but I'm not gonna disclose who.
Oh, you can't.
Or what.
Damn.
But it was just like, dang, man, like, and that saying that you're gonna be disappointed when you meet your favorites is it's very true. You know, my only favorite was Mike Jones, and I wasn't disappointed, but I can see how that was definitely true at any point for a fan. So,
Okay, I got
yeah.
you.
Oh, Gunna was cool. Yeah. So I was cool.
Man, speaking of Mike Jones, he got his start with the Strippers. So we want to get into this question right now.
Yes.
You know about this question or no?
No.
Okay, cool.
There's a
I got
question.
something after this too.
There's a ongoing debate.
Oh wait, I do have to. You said I said something in my video.
Yeah, that's gonna be after this.
yeah.
Oh,
after this.
okay. Oh, okay.
It all coincides.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes I forget.
It all
man.
coincides
video, too.
into
I'll
what
show you in a
what we
Oh,
talk
my
about.
goodness. He about to bring up my dirty laundry.
Yeah.
But there's an ongoing debate on the show.
Okay.
I just want to start off by saying this guy right here, that guy on there,
Yes.
this guy,
No, where you pointing at, bro?
Zebra.
Don't be pointing at him. Like
He said
that.
100%. Keep that in mind to the
100.
question that I'm asking.
Okay. 100%.
We wanted to know what percentage of strippers do you think are prostitutes? Now, mind you, he said 100% of all strippers are prostitutes. This guy right here. He also said last week.
Hold on, you're not gonna say what I really say. No.
Let me finish.
Bro.
Then he switched it to 90.
All right, there we go.
Is that better?
Cool. There we
He
go.
said 100.
Respect my name,
Which
bro.
means
Like,
if it's
you know
10
what I'm saying?
strippers in a room, 10 of them are prostitutes.
Hey.
Then he switches to 90,
Yeah.
which means 9 strippers are prostitutes, right? If we put it into that.
Right.
Then last week I talked to him. He said 100%.
Did I?
Yeah. Well, you said 99.9%, which is basically 100 of everybody who's on OnlyFans are prostitutes.
We took that back though. Hold on.
No, we ain't take it back. That's
Yes,
what
we
you
did.
said.
Because then you read the
I have no idea
description of prostitution.
You said I'm being fake. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Oh my fucking! If it says intercourse,
Yeah.
then I would say it would be borderline 10%, right?
10%?
Well, because think about it. If most of those girls are just selling their shit on there,
Right.
and they getting a bag off of that, they wouldn't necessarily need to meet up. They're not meeting up nowhere. When I would say strippers, they're already there,
Yeah.
and the guys want to pay for it there. They won't want to pay for them to come out. But I feel like girls that's on OnlyFans,
Right.
they're not in front of you anyway. God,
So
I
we
can't
want to know
believe
what is
this
the
happening.
percentage? What is the percentage? Do you think it is? Do you think all strippers are prostitutes? What is the percentage? And OnlyFans, if you have an OnlyFans, would that consider you to be a prostitute? This guy right here, I want you to zoom in too when you
He's
edit.
lying. He's lying. He's lying.
Just a slow zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will, but if I remember, I will, because I don't give a damn about being on the bad end of something.
Okay.
Being embarrassed.
That's what you said.
But then I took it back at the end of it, though.
Okay, so what was the percentage you said?
Well, in the OnlyFans thing, I didn't say no percentage because
Oh,
after we
come
read-
on, Z. Now you being fake.
No, I'm not, bro.
Ah.
It's in the video. I did say 99.9 at first, and
Okay.
then he read off another part of the description, and I was like, okay.
Okay.
But OnlyFans, only OnlyFans. The 90% for the strippers,
That's true.
I'm sticking to that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Okay.
Y'all gonna have to fight me. That's tough.
So y'all gonna be probably upset at my answer. That's 0%.
Get the fuck out.
You know why? B, listen.
For both?
The word, even the word prostitution.
Yeah,
See, but you gotta read
It's like-
read the description
Just
first.
no.
Hold on, let me read it first. The word is, you're right, it's disgusting. But if you listen to the description of it,
Okay, let's hear it.
listen to the
'Cause
description.
then
Then
guys are prostituting every day then.
facts.
Like,
If we getting money for it, it's about
Oh
getting
my-
money though.
Prostitute.
Well, we fuck
person,
girls for no money though.
in
so that's
particular,
tough,
a
so,
woman.
you know what I'm saying?
Who engages in sexual activity for payment. That's what a prostitute is.
okay, so listen, like prostitution to me is like criminalization of what just happens every day. Like,
Okay.
fuck out of here. Listen, everybody's having sex now. If somebody needs to pay top dollar for something, then hey, you know that's between her body and him. You know, now who am I to say is wrong or right? Like,
Okay, now can you
'cause
finish what I
some
said?
people- Some people say that bags and shoes and shit is payment. My boyfriend buys me bags and shoes and we have sex. But what does that, does that then make me a prostitute? Shit like that is just hard to call for me. 0%. Mommy, do what you gotta do. OnlyFans, I heard they making a lot of money. Now,
Yeah, but-
I told you about my contingency plan.
We do
Yeah,
make a
but
lot.
shit.
Of, we
When
do
you
we
said-
do make a lot of money on OnlyFans.
But when you said
make sure
0,
y'all follow my OnlyFans at Lick 'em
Lick
Good
'em
Red.
good red, but anyway, he got Lick 'em good red.
Lick 'em Good Red.
But,
on my
but we didn't
OnlyFans.
say it
Nigga
was.
love
And
this.
let me say that. And because the Bucks won, put in promo code Bucks and 6.
Oh yeah, bucks and 6.
You get a discount.
Get $5.99 for Lick 'em good red. Once
Yeah.
again,
Whatever,
$5.99
I'm
for Lick 'em good
scared
red.
to ask what is the contents of this.
You just got to
gotta go in
subscribe.
there and you gotta go in there and subscribe
You know
to
what I'm
it.
saying? You got to subscribe.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Shit.
Just know that shirts is off on there.
he got donuts on his nipples and shit.
Fuck.
Support black businesses, baby.
Yeah, you was just saying.
You just said you was supporting black businesses. So,
But how much is the discount?
Well,
it's $5.99
yeah, it's
if you put
$5.99.
in-
Normally
Yeah.
it's like $17.99. Right now it's $5.99. I'm feeling real good, Bucks and 6. So
Okay, we'll figure that out a little later. Oh goodness, goodness gracious. But yeah, 0% to me, shit. Honestly, most things is an exchange in life. I'm not saying it's right nor wrong, but what I do know is that that's her body, that's his money, or that's his money, and vice
Well,
versa.
that makes her a prostitute, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, that
No, I'm saying.
prostitute-
I say it's nothing.
That's such a criminal ass
So
word.
kindly, it makes her a prostitute.
Yeah, because that's what it is.
No.
We was on Scale's show, and he was like, so that means we all prostitute. Kind of sort of shit. I mean, but it's for payment, so it's payment for sex. Not like you are in a relationship. It's different with that. We talking about just, hey, let's go fuck.
That's the type of relationship though. That's a what we call it, a situationship. What we call it?
And you call him a sugar daddy, and
Those
sugar
are
daddy, she would be called a prostitute.
Those
No,
those are types of relationship. Hell,
Hey,
the
Bro, you're not gonna win this one.
Oh, no,
I'm
okay, so
already
look, so
winning.
so what if-
The thing is, everything is an exchange in life.
You
God
said
damn it.
0% though.
0.
It can't be 0.
It is 0.
You just admitted that
No,
people do that. So
It's an exchange. How many? You said what's the percentage of strippers being prostitutes?
they ain't getting paid for
0.
It
You know
is-
why? Because it's just an exchange in life. It's nothing. Prostitution is a criminalization of these women.
Barter system.
Yes.
Man, I ain't trying to hear none of
Now
that.
look at that. She's a barterer. She's not a prostitute.
Hey
She's
man, on
a
this
barterer.
definition, it says she's a fucking prostitute and she gonna live up to that shit.
Nah,
90%.
Nah, mamacita. Get
But
it.
she can do what she wanna
Get
do.
yours, baby.
I don't judge her at all. I think she should do it if she,
Yeah, you
I think
feel
I
me?
If she a
honestly think
stripper-
we need to take the camera to a strip club and figure this out.
Let's do it. I'm gonna walk out with a black eye. We already know this.
Yeah.
Like when I say
Probably.
it, they gonna punch me right in the fucking face. But I don't give a shit.
Don't
I'm
go
sticking
to
to my 90%. I'm not DJ Red here where
Don't
I,
go to the
I
cheer
got
club,
this
goddamn.
side and I got this side.
Hey, I said 65%. So
Oh, there we go. See, no 0. But you the first person on this show that ever said 0%.
0%. Mommy, good at how you live. No prostitution actually exists. It's just a criminalization of how they can just tax our asses to put these women behind bars. Do as you please. It's a barter
she did go
system.
deep. Think about it, Z.
Big word.
Think about this shit. But no, what was the next question though?
All right, the
What
last
was
question. So I was watching this. What did it say? Drunk Never Have I Ever.
Yes.
With you and your friend?
Carrie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Carrie Noni Juice. Make
Yeah.
sure you go and follow her page, her podcast, her countdown page,
She got a
Influence.
podcast?
No, I don't think it's not a podcast. Carrie gonna kill me. It's like it's her own show, Influence. Make sure you go and follow Influence. That's bestie. Yes.
And I watched the whole thing
Oh my
and-
goodness.
at 14 minutes and 14 seconds. Now let me say
I was
why I got this as a
Klaus
question.
Alzul. Okay, tequila.
So I
Was
yeah. But I've recently, I guess, talked about eating ass on this show quite a few times actually. I think we was on Scale Show. It got
We
brought up.
were.
It gets brought up a lot because I was the honest one in the room and actually said I have. Now you said in the video that you would consider it, but it had to be your husband. You a nasty motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't really changed.
Or would you just do it?
Like that's the only time that you would have
Because you
to-
know, guys,
First off-
guys, it's more common for a guy to do it, right? Obviously.
First off, like
Yeah,
a
you
long time is forever is a long time. Like no fucking boyfriend, no, none of that, nigga. Where's the ring? Where is the you done put money towards this business? Where is the house, the home, the kids?
And then you just like, then you can do it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Now, so you trying
being
to
freaky, so after the freaky,
you trying to say it like it has no like guard to it. Like no,
I
it's
see-
not.
I see
It's
you,
not just
man.
gonna be I'm willing to get down on these. It's not gonna be no conversation. First off, and he has to actually be into some shit like that, which is I guess most guys aren't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
ain't into that shit.
the thing
That
is-
shit happened to me before. That shit. I was mad as hell. I told
Hold
her
on,
to go.
AZ, hold on.
I told her to go.
Yeah, cause you
I also talk about that on the show.
he did talk about
It's
it on the
important
show.
to be open and honest with your
Yeah.
sexual partners.
She
You
didn't
gotta
tell
ask
me.
these
She
hard.
just
and
she
it's,
didn't tell me. She ain't warn me or nothing.
and this is his first time seeing her ever too.
Oh wow, she
just
really
licked
was-
my ass. Just
Yeah.
Oh wow,
It was.
But
yeah.
I mean, listen,
Bro, what would
forever
you
is a
do?
long
She
time.
did some
She gotta-
nasty things.
She gotta go.
Forever is a long time. You gotta when you're in a relationship, you gotta start thinking about these things that you have once probably said you never have. I will never do that. I will never be that person.
That was your friend on
Un-
there. I'm
un-
like, I don't know.
You never know when you meet that person. Y'all get into that marriage. You don't know. You really don't. So I never like to say stuff like, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're actually going to end up doing or even liking, because you never know until you actually try. I'm not willing to fucking try until I have a husband. Where's my ring? Where's my stability? Where's all of these things that I need?
I mean, people can fuck over people after having a ring on them.
Hey,
So now you
and
just
and
ate ass because you thought
and they-
you had to security.
and that's cool, right? But now, guess what? You done fucked me over. Where's my spousal support?
Okay.
Yo, where's
So you didn't ask for that.
Oh, you
Okay,
got a 401k, huh? I get half of that, baby. Oh, you got a pension. Oh, I
Okay.
get half of that too.
Oh,
So
shit.
you know, you
Y'all
better
better-
think.
y'all better
You're a serial killer
better
right now. You,
think.
Y'all better not play
You
around
better
with
fucking
play around
think.
with just
I'm gonna
You
chop
better
them
think.
balls off. Like you sound like you one of those.
I hit you where it hurt, baby. That's the wallet.
Okay,
That's
gotcha,
that's the
gotcha.
unspoken truth. When guys feel down and out about their money, they are hurting. They are hurting. So you want to hurt me emotionally? I'm going to take you to court. that's where we're going to take this. Oh, damage a Porsche. I'm not doing that. But your money gonna buy me that 2021 Porsche that I like. So
Damn.
that's gonna be the hard hitter right there.
So with that being said,
That's
guys,
just Bree.
don't fuck over just Bree, because she's taking your
I'm
money.
in a relationship. Shout out to my baby Andrew. He better keep it right.
Yeah, if you want to,
But
Andrew,
he-
if you want your ass, say no. You already know what you got to do now. You listen to the show, you know what you got to do, my nigga. I seen you pull up. I know you into it. I'm just
Leave my man alone.
okay, I'm sorry.
Just
I'm sorry,
Bree.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Let everybody know where we can find you at. You know what I'm saying? If they want you to host anything,
Yes.
anything like that, and the name of your business once again, and where it is.
Alrighty.
Court is
It has
fucking-
been your girl Just Bree. That's JVST underscore
Look at the
BRI, baby. Make sure you follow me on all platforms and you tune in to Milwaukee's only hip hop and R&B and home of the Breakfast Club. It is your flag out, Just Bree. I have my own Saturday show from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. every Saturday. And then you can check me out with Reggie Smooth. It's Butter Brown, Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., baby. Again, follow me on all platforms. And come down to Shop Just Beauty. You seen the waves. You seen the beard, baby. I got what you need, ladies. Y'all better act like you know you see me, okay? Come through, get what you need with your girl Just Bree, right at Mayfair Mall. We're located right there by Panera Bread, Pandora, Five Guys, Cali Wally, Francesca's, the main corridor, babe. That's me.
Chill.
See you later.
And y'all can follow me on Instagram at Worldwide Red. That's Worldwide Red with 2 D's. That's 2 D's like a white girl's tits. And you guys can follow me on Snapchat at babymama_bandit. My Twitter.
Why you just say that like it was Bandicoot or something like that? Like, it was Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Babymama_bandit. My Twitter is
Red. No.
My Twitter.
No, let it go.
No, I can't let it go, man.
No, you gotta let it go.
My Twitter is. Hold on, first, let me say this. My Twitter is worldwide_red. It's a chick on there that ain't been on there in 6 years. She got Worldwide Red. Just let me get my name, Twitter. Come on, man. Y'all ain't got to do me like that. She ain't even been on there. Just delete her page. Let me take the underscore under my name and
can we get everybody at the station on V100?
Come on, man.
We need it. Can they sign the petition
back? I'm starting a petition, man.
I signed the petition.
You want to sign it?
Cool. Appreciate it.
All right, and then also
get this shit, so
make sure you guys follow my OnlyFans, man, at Lick 'em Good Red. That's 2 D's.
Is this some serious shit?
Yeah, put in bucks and six, and you'll get the special discount.
He got some crazy shit going on right now.
Yeah.
It's not sponsored by the
speaking of, I heard you say Jacquees, man. We got Jacquees coming to Indiana on the 14th. So at Playos Nightclub. So hit me up to get your tickets.
Put me on. Let me host.
Yeah, let's go.
This will be my second time hosting with him. Third time hosting. Yeah, he's a nice guy. I like Jacquees.
You can follow me on Instagram at Zebra TV, ZeeBraAATV. I don't have no crazy names like Lick 'em Good Red and shit like that.
That's the names, man. That's what was made for me, man.
Thanks, Just Bree, for being here.
No problem.
Speaking that real shit.
Yes.
I learned a lot.
And follow the Fat Boys podcast too on Instagram.
Andrew, get that ring.
And YouTube,
get that
man.
ring, Andrew.
It's your boy Worldwide Red.
You love me.
It's your boy Zebra.
Just Bree.
Bye, baby.
We out. Peace.